What's up, guys? Boris and Matt back with another Access Tech Corner video. Today is super exciting because you guys ask us about this question all the time. So me and Matt are going to dive right into it.
So today we're going to be talking about Amazon Echo and basically the Echo lineup in general. Yeah, like Boris mentioned, you guys have been asking about this, and everybody is pretty interested in Amazon Echo right now. It's really interesting. It's kind of changing like the landscape of smart home products. It almost built like a new thing, like the voice controlled thing. We have Google Home coming up, but let's talk about the first one, or at least one of the greatest ones, Amazon Echo. Mr. B?
Amazon Echo. All right, so basically Amazon Echo promises, it promises for you to engage with technology while you're going about your day, like as normal, right? So essentially, what's going on is voice control is trying to take over and supply the same functionality that your smartphones are. So that's just a whole new way of us interacting with technology, right? Right now, our smartphone is our lifeline. It's everything. It's even our wallet, right? So now your voice to technology might become just that. It's been a big hit so far. Everybody's loving the technology. Everybody really likes it. Amazon obviously did a good job at executing on that tech. And
improving on it constantly.
Yeah. So, basically another bonus for them is they have a lot of things in the back end, like a lot of apps in the back end that power the AI. So it has things like language processing and machine learning. And so it's the hypothesis is it's only going to get better and better due to that logic.
So we're going to dive a little bit more into the Echo. Specifically, I want to talk about its speakers, which is a big part of the device, and kind of about the tech that goes into it. So right now, at the very least, the Amazon Echo speaker actually would replace like $100 Bluetooth speaker. So like that's actually not that bad. Like if you think about it in that respect, and because of the way that the speaker has been designed, it actually pushes the sound downwards, so it actually gives you a 360 representation. So what that means, it'll sound pretty good everywhere, even though you'll most likely kind of have it aside into the wall. It seems to be best at spoken word or something like podcasts, so that's really good because you're going to be using it, it's going to be talking to you, and that's kind of the main thing you're going to be doing. I'm not too sure if that would be a main source of listening to music, but $100 Bluetooth speaker these days is pretty good, so it could be useful for that in that respect. From what I've looked up, it actually is louder than Google Home and has like a bit better in the vocal range too. But really, what can you do with all this tech, I think is what a key question would be.
Yes, that's very true. So basically, you can do things like, hey Alexa, play me some Christmas music. Even if it's not Christmas, she'll do it. You can say things like, turn on the bedroom lights. Obviously, you have to have smart lights for that, but that's a given.
Yep.
It can't just magically turn on your lights if you don't have smart.
It's not even connected.
Smart tech there. Hey Alexa, what's the weather like? Hey Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. Hey Alexa, wake me up at 8 a.m. Hey Alexa, order diapers off Amazon. I don't know if it can do that, but that'd be pretty cool.
I think it is connected to.
I think it's
to Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the kind of commands. It's kind of like on command, boom, 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 and you could probably, just looking further into it, you could probably tell it to plan a lot of things in advance for you, and then put it into your calendar.
Yep.
Things like that. So very, very useful day-to-day applications. Now you don't have to be doing this to get that completed. You can just tell something to do it, and it's not another human. It's actually a robot.
Yeah.
AI.
I think it's cool because the phones moved us to the screen, which before was just us talking naturally, and now these devices are moving us away from the screens, which is definitely a good thing. I'm sure all our parents will be happy. We're not looking at screens anymore or whatever. They can't use that line anymore. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
You don't own an Echo right now, right?
I don't.
What feature would you be most excited about? How do you think it would fit into your life the best?
If I were to get an Echo, the main thing would be for it to help me schedule things. Mm-hmm. I'm extremely busy.
Like an assistant?
Yeah, like an assistant. Basically an assistant. Because I'm extremely busy all the time, I'm always making to-do lists. and I do it every night and in the morning, and then I schedule things, and I have to look at multiple calendars too because I have different calendars for different things. So if somebody could help me do that, which I think the Echo could, that would be the selling point.
Right, that makes sense.
What about you?
Me, I'm not too sure. Right now, I think I would just probably try a little bit of everything. I think it'd be cool to be able to, in essence, just not look at your screen anymore. Being able to call out music to listen to, I think that'd be cool. If it was connected to Amazon, I believe it's not in Canada right now, which I'm gonna get into, but if it was, like, that'd be really cool. You're running out of toilet paper or something, you're like, hey, bud, do this up. I think that's cool. I think I would have to test it because I haven't actually used it that much, or I haven't had much experience at all with it. But I could also see with to-do lists, stuff like that, or if you've made a recipe before, like you could have it list out and help you, that kind of thing. So I think it could be cool.
To add to that, it could really be a focal point of any smart home, right? Because with IFTTT, spell that out for people. IFTTT, you could integrate it with almost any smart technology. So just if you wanted to have a focal integration point, because it integrates with smart things and other hubs. So that's really useful that they're allowing such integration to be possible.
I could see it being much more powerful.
It's kind of like the open source versus non-open source argument, right? So they're clearly taking the open source.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think when you add it into the whole smart home, that becomes incredibly powerful, because then you're not opening up your phone to turn off the lights, or you're just saying, turn off my lights. So I think that's really cool. I think that's definitely where things are heading. So actually I want to tie that into my final point is actually Amazon Echo and its availability in Canada, because we're a Canadian company, so I just at least wanted to quickly touch upon this. It's as it stands, it's not available in Canada yet. But for all our Canadian people, you actually, if you can get your hands on it, say by going across the border or ordering it, a lot of features will actually still work. Like a Spotify Canadian account will still connect. A lot of basic voice commands will still connect. Some of the very specific integrations won't. I could see a lot of the smart home integrations not working at this moment, and also ordering things via Prime is not available. And then I also wanted to end on the Amazon Echo Dot. I'm not sure if you looked at this. It's the Dot version, which actually for some reason I'm very interested in, because it's very similar to the Echo, but it doesn't have the speaker attached to it, so you could actually attach your own speakers to it. I'm pretty into music stuff and sound, so I have some sweet speakers, so it'd be cool to be able to attach it to that and then use the microphone of the Dot. So I could see the Dot being really cool. Also, I think it could really push people that don't have any smart home products into having a very low cost, because it's about half the cost. It's $50 or something US. So it's a pretty cool entry point into the Amazon Echo ecosystem, I think.
That's a good point. All right, that wraps up Amazon Echo. That wraps up Access Tech Corner. Make sure you subscribe right down below. And also there's a link to our Facebook account down below where we share little snippets of content throughout the week. Make sure you don't miss out on those. It's really good information. Until we have our video next week on Access Tech Corner, Matt and Boris saying peace.